Today we're going to be doing some back mapping, some aromatherapy, as well as some blemish cleaning. So I'm going to start off by taking a moist towelette like this, wiping down L hairs back. I'm going to get the shoulders, the sides, the neck, all the way up into the hairline here. I also want to get down on the lower back. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Get the upper arm and the sides. Okay. Alright. Okay, and while we let that dry, we're going to have Al pick out a scent to see which one best suits him. So let's start out with pine. There's pine. Clove. And sweet peppermint. Peppermint. So before proceeding, I'm going to go ahead and put on some gloves. Even though I washed my hands, it's always a good idea to put gloves on, just to prevent the spread of any diseases or just unsanitary practices. Okay. So we'll take this sweet peppermint. We're just going to go ahead and rub that onto the front of the neck so that the person can smell that wonderful scent while we do the procedure. Now we don't want to make the back too oily and or greasy. That way the marker can stick wherever we place it. Okay. Let's start out with some backmapping here. Search for any blemishes or redness right here. I see a blemish, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And mark that with a little X. That way we know to come back and cleanse it once we're done. Here's another little blemish. Go ahead and place an X there. Up here I see some slight discoloration. This one looks like a blemish that's already healed, mostly scarring, so we're going to circle that. Okay, and then very important, up here we want to check the neck because as you can see there's some redness here, mostly from the sun. using sunscreen. But we can see beautiful little beauty freckles right here. The shape of what looks to be a little constellation. So we're just gonna mark that. There we go. Then there's a little mole right here. Gonna circle. Okay. Small little blemish up here at the top. Alright. And a bit of debris on the shoulder. One more blemish right here. Put a little X, just so we know. And right here we can see a little bit of scarring, it looks like. So we're just going to go ahead and circle that right there. Okay, there's what looks to be a little mole right here. And a little bit more right down here on this side. As well as one right there. Okay. Going over to the right shoulder. There's one right here. In the area of the neck, where you get a lot of sun, it's important to circle and mark these blemishes so we can make sure to keep an eye on any moles and or growths. It's important to keep an eye on things like this because, especially in areas where you get a lot of sun, skin cancer is something you really want to keep an eye out for. Okay. Alright. Looks like I can do a more thorough examination of Elle's left side here. Okay. Alright. So, right here we just see a little bit of blemishes right there. Okay, so we're going to mark those with X so we can come back with some cleansing oil and go ahead and clean that up. Up on the shoulder. And we have a little bit of burning up here, so we want to go ahead and leave that area alone just to make sure we don't agitate any sort of rash or skin issue. We do have another little constellation here. I'll go ahead and draw a line to you. And then a small little mole right here. Checking over the left arm. Not quite as much going on right there. Okay. A little bit of a scar here. Nothing too bad. Okay. Going down to the bottom of the back. Looks like we have an indented, healed scar on the left mid-back region right there. Then going down here, small mole. Up towards the middle. Okay, and down here at the very back. There's no need to worry about these marks because we of course use a lovely Crayola non-toxic marker to make sure it's easy to get off so our wonderful patient does not have to deal with any sort of scrubbing issues on his own. Alright. Okay. Looks like doing good. A little bit of a smudge there. Okay. Alright. So now I think we can begin cleansing on the blemishes we have marked here with an X. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, just about. Yeah. Looks like we have 4 blemishes. Yeah, alright. The 2 and 1 there. Okay, perfect. So we'll start on that. I'm just going to go ahead and take some tea tree oil here. Put my other glove back on. We're going to take our tea tree oil and sprinkle a little bit of that onto our Q-tip here. Tea tree oil is fantastic because it is antibacterial. It's just wonderful for cleansing things without making them too dry. In my opinion, it's wonderful for any sort of little acne or body acne. Anything that would cause you to break out, dries up any excess oil. And leaves a blemish healed within days. It really is fantastic. Okay, oh, there's one up here that I missed. Okay, just going over a few things just to be sure. Alright, let's check the other side just to make sure there's nothing I missed. Okay, and from this side. Okay. Just put a little bit more on. Okay. Go ahead and rub it on that part. That one there. Okay. Looks like Elle here has a fairly clear back. Alright. So now we'll go ahead and wipe this whole thing down. And we'll work on some cleansing oils. We'll rub that throughout our skin. Just be sure to massage it in. I'm going to go ahead and go wash my hands, and then we'll proceed. Okay, so we're back with some soapy wipes to just wipe down his back with. And a cloth just to make sure we get it all. Want to make sure the water doesn't run down the front, so as not to torture the poor person who you're doing this to. Alright. Okay. Okay. Anything left will just come out in the wash and in a shower, I should say. Very easy. What I'm going to start out with here is some wonderful cleansing gel from this great place called the House of Intuition. It's called Healer's Cleansing Gel. It's got a scent of, I'd say, clove. Well, let's see here. It says, where is it? Rosemary, cinnamon leaf, sweet marjoram, lavender, lemongrass, eucalyptus, clove, lemon, grapefruit, lime, and Utisa. So, before we use it, just want you to take a second to admire the beautiful glass bottle here. It's just lovely, really great packaging. You want to make sure to shake it. Squirt a little into the palm. Then always be sure and rub your hands together before massaging a client or anybody really, because you don't want to give them too much of a cold surprise. And we're going to rub this into his back, onto the neck, and go ahead and have them take a deep cleansing breath. Breathe in, hold it, and then breathe out. Just allow that to enter them, enter in their aura and to their soul. And we're going to grab our wonderful rejuvenating healing lotion here. some of the sweet peppermint oil Elle had taken from earlier, chosen from earlier. Put a sprinkle of that in here. Rub it into my hands. And we're going to massage. Massage into the neck. Down the shoulders. Whenever massaging somebody, it's always important to remember to push towards an exit point, towards the palms of the hands, when going from the shoulders. These are places that naturally excrete toxins. A lot of toxins are removed through these points of the body. Okay? Into the neck, out through the shoulders, towards the palm of the hands. Okay. Move from the neck down the back, down the back, towards the base of the spine. Another exit point is obviously the bottom of the feet. All the way down the back. All the way down the sides. Following the bottom of the feet. If you have long nails like myself, take care just to make sure you don't scratch your client. Light scratches feel good, but too much and it could really hurt. Okay. Just rub into the sides here. Lovely. Okay. Be sure to feel around and just see if there's any lumps or bumps you want to massage out from lactic acid buildups. Muscle pains. Make sure to always listen to whoever you're massaging or treating at any moment. If there's any pain wherever you're rubbing, be sure to stop immediately. Okay, so we're going to go to the other side. Make sure to rub some lotion into Elle's right side. Okay. Before removing your hands from anyone's back, make sure to taper off. Just taper off slowly. Okay. And for the right side, pretty much the same thing here. We're gonna push down towards the tailbone, making sure to press any toxins down towards the base of the spine. Okay. Shoulder out towards the palm of the hand. And down the side. Wonderful. Just like that. Okay. And again, just feeling around for any bumps, buildup of lactic acid. Small circular movements that end pointed towards the base of the spine, like so. Okay. Oftentimes I find that necks and or under the shoulders are the places that end up holding the most tension. So I always take special care to check these small areas right here. Alright. Very gentle here. Okay, then we're going to take great care to taper off once again. Taper off like so. Wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay. Alright. That's going to conclude part 1. Next, we're going to be working on the scalp. We're just going to go through, check for spots we can deep condition, do a comb through, probably a hair mask. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much.